Have you ever thought about just cutting out meetings for an entire day? I mean, what if you could just focus on your work without the constant interruptions?
It's an intriguing idea, actually. I read about someone who tried a whole week without meetings, and the results were pretty eye-opening. Do you think that could work for you?
It definitely sounds like a dream. Imagine not having to jump from one Zoom call to another. It's supposed to enhance focus and productivity, but it also comes with some challenges, right?
Exactly. The whole idea is about minimizing distractions, so you can dive deep into your tasks, but at the same time, you miss the quick feedback and spontaneous ideas that come up during meetings.
That's true. Day one can be a bit weird, right? No constant chime of calendar reminders. You almost don't know what to do with yourself at first.
Yeah, it takes some getting used to, but once you adjust, it's amazing how much more you can accomplish. You really start getting into a groove and tackling tasks you might have neglected during meetings.
And I can see the creativity flowing too. Without those back and forth discussions, you've got the mental space to come up with fresh ideas and solutions.
Exactly. By day 3, you're probably hitting a flow state where everything just clicks. But, and this is a big but, by day 5, the isolation starts to set in.
Yeah, that's when you realize just how much collaboration happens in those meetings. Not having that instant feedback can slow things down, and you have to find new ways to keep in touch with the team.
Right, and that's where tools like messaging apps and collaboration platforms come in. But you do have to be strategic. Too much reliance on them, and you might miss out on the human connection.
True. It's all about finding that balance between deep focus and staying connected. If you don't manage it, you risk feeling disconnected from your team.
And that's something to consider if you're thinking about implementing a no-meeting day in your routine. You can't just cut out meetings without planning for how you'll handle collaboration.
Speaking of planning, they recommend setting clear goals before the week starts. You need to know exactly what you want to achieve and how to communicate with your team.
For sure, communication is key. It's not just about having a no-meeting day, it's about being transparent with your team, so everyone knows how to work around it.
And when you get it right, the rewards are clear. More focus, less stress, and better task completion. But you have to watch out for those productivity pitfalls, like the temptation to constantly check in with everyone.
Right? The trick is to find those moments where you can check in without derailing your deep work. And of course, sticking to the no-meeting schedule as much as possible.
Definitely. It's about creating space for better work, but not letting it come at the cost of your connections with the team.
Exactly. So whether it's one day a week or a whole experiment like this, it's worth considering. It might just be the key to unlocking more productive and satisfying workdays.
I think I might try it out next week. What about you? You in?
Count me in. Let's see how well we do without all those meetings.